So if you're ready for a challenge, we're going to make a origami shrimp. And first we're going to start with the origami shrimp paper, and we're going to make sure that the bottom is facing upwards. Next we're going to fold along the middle from left to right in a diagonal, and we're going to crease it really well. And then we're going to unfold that paper. Next we're going to take two of these edges and we're going to fold them in towards the middle, like this, so that we get a nice ice cream cone kind of shape. So take that edge and we fold it to the middle. Next we're going to take our two edges and fold them into the middle again. So taking this edge, I'm going to fold it into the middle and making sure that our end tip is nice and pointy. I'm going to do the same for this side. Okay. Next we're going to take the top two edges and we're going to fold those into the middle. So taking the left side and lining it up to the middle, I'm going to make a fold. So it's a nice diamond shape. And we'll do the same for the right hand side. Next, we're going to take this whole piece and fold it in half. Like this. You will see that there's a little line right there that's solidly marked. And we're going to take our scissors and we're going to give it a little snip right along that line. So, a snip. Then we're going to open this back up. We're going to take it and flip it to the other side. And we're going to slip our fingers into the top flap of the paper. And we're going to bring it out. And we're going to cut along this line right along the edge of the paper so that we can make the shrimp's feelers. So carefully taking your scissors, starting at the bottom, we're going to cut along this solid line, and you'll see that a very thin curly feeler is going to come out of the cut that you've made. And it's okay if it pops up like that, we can fix it later. So we've made one side and we can fix that. And then we have to finish the other side. So we slip our fingers and taking the top flap only, we cut the other side. So starting from the bottom and working our way to the top very carefully, cut another thin feeler along the line that we've marked. Okay, then we've got two thin feelers like this. Next we're going to fold along the top line here. So folding it downwards, we're going to make a fold. The next step is a little bit tricky. You line up your feelers so that you have the two pointy edges facing up, and we're going to slip them through the snip that we made earlier. So we're going to open it up and make a little gap. And we're going to push our feeler tips through the gap. And sometimes you might have to realign it so that it matches better. I'm going to slip it through the gap so that it comes out the other side. I'm going to take our fingers and carefully pull out the feelers. so they stick out at the top. And then next we're going to fold along this line here so that the head is facing upwards again. You might want to adjust your feelers so they lay flat. Next we're going to take the entire piece and flip it over, and we're going to accordion fold along the lines at the back here. So accordion means that we're going to take the first line and fold downwards, and then we're going to take the second line and we're going to fold this back upwards. And crease them well. So we're going to do that for all the lines down here. So downwards, and upwards. And back down, and up, and crease each one very well so that the shape stays. And do the same for the bottom two sets of lines. When you do this, try to make it so that all the folds are very level with each other. And so we finish the accordion fold. So your shrimp should look like it has little steps. Next we're going to take the entire thing and we're going to fold it in half. So we're going to take this and fold it in half, so that we get a shape that looks like this. And it gets a little thick, so press it down well. Next, to make it more realistic, we're going to fold the feelers backwards. And then we're going to make the tail more realistic by cutting it. So you can open it up and fold it, and along the solid line give it a little snip. And you can spread it out a little bit so that you've got a little shrimp tail. And then to make it even more realistic, we're going to curve the accordion fold that we made by just shaping it and pushing it downwards just a little under each fold, so that we have a nice curved shape. And then we're done our